Living life to the fullest takes a lot of dedication and work. However, it can be extremely difficult to maintain a high level of inspiration, especially when the going gets tough. Whenever things don't go as planned, I develop the habit to relax for a couple of minutes, take a step back, and have a look at my hand-picked selection of the most inspiring quotes about life, love, happiness, and growth. Oftentimes, that's all it takes to re-enlighten the burning fire of inspiration within me. I was always a family-oriented person who was especially very close to my mother. I always knew that I was a good kid that listened to and respected her parents, even when they didn't offer many materialistic things. Since I'm the youngest of my family, I never got to experience growing up with a little brother or sister. For that reason, I've always wanted to work with children. So I started working for a tutoring company, which I worked for 3 years. With the experience and knowledge that I have gained from working with children, it gave me confidence on engaging in activities with kids from all ages, as well as disciplining them. With that said, I joined the Youth Alive program in Camphora to do my service learning hours. I was very fortunate to have had the opportunity to be around children who are filled with joy, excitement, and curiosity. Simply just standing in the room filled with these screaming and laughing kids made me realize how good it felt to know that these kids were having the time of their lives. While talking to a group of kids about their upcoming plans they had with their families, I noticed one kid in particular that stood out to me. He was misbehaving, and so I asked him a few questions about himself, which eventually led me to ask why he was always angry. He opened up to me and told me his parents never spent time with him, and he felt as though they didn't care about him because they would always be working. I saw a reflection of myself in this little boy because it made me think of myself as a child and how my parents would always be working, never spend a lot of time with me. Both of my parents were farm workers, so they would work all week, and when they would get home, they wouldn't have time and energy to play with me. This made me realize that many other kids at Youth Alive were probably going through this struggle, because of the majority of the parents that live there in Camphora are farm workers. This made me feel closer to them and allowed me to bond with them. I believe that everyone deserves love and kindness, because as human beings, we are capable of returning it.